Hello, everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. So, y'all were in the live with me last night, and y'all are saying, when's the next tarot reading? Well, I got time right now. So, I might as well just do it now because I have to work tonight. Do it kind of early versus very, very late. I know some people are live, and that's all right. You guys can catch it on the replay if you can't catch it immediately. Hey, Olga, how are you? So glad to have you here. Man, I just got through eating lunch. I feel like a fat hamster. Hello, Sarah Brand. Hi, Auntie Mo. How are you, darling? Greetings from Egypt. Very nice. Mrs. Sunshine and Brandy and Rachel. Mrs. B. Cautious observer. How are y'all doing? Hello, Marianne. You're watching on your break in the UK. Very nice. So you guys were in the live with me last night. Several people were like, when's your next tarot reading on Foodie? So I'm here. I am definitely here for y'all. Hello, Lucy. The whole time. I got my cards out. Oh, what a day. Is everybody having a good day? I think all of Girl World is having a good day, but I guarantee you who isn't having a good day, and it's Miss Foodie. What I wouldn't give to know how she's waking up today. Hi, Kimberlina. What do you think Chantal's first thoughts were when she woke up today? I think her first thoughts were, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, I messed up, oh crap. Her first thought was food. Yeah, I was going to say that one, Marianne, but I'm trying to watch my language a little bit. Hello, Caitlin. Salad. Chantal's so broke she can't even afford salad. Something tells me that before or on Tuesday of next week, things are going to really start popping off. I think she's thinking that she's going to get a check. And if she doesn't get a check, there's going to be a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Whew. Should we define the bitter end? Absolutely. How does she afford new phones, etc., but she claims she's broke? Because she's not broke, darling. A scam artist could have 50 grand in the bank and still claim to be broke because they're in front of the general public who they're trying to scam. And the scam works better when you claim you're broke. You see? When you play that damsel in distress, surely in a crowd of many, there might be one or two people that want to rescue said damsel tied to the railroad tracks. I think she's got some stuff in savings, and that is her emergency fund money that she does not want to touch, just in case. Hey, Nessa. And here's something else. Let's just remember this now. So her main channel's been demonetized. The couples channel, the Beezer show, has been demonetized. But wait a minute. Number one, she could have money stacked away. Number two, she's still got her cameo. Number three, people could still be sending her money on PayPal. Number four, she could still be doing the feeder requests. So she's still got ways to make money. Okay, she's not completely cut off from money. DoorDash is expensive, any savings will go away quick. I don't think she can go back to Syria, Auntie Mo. I don't think he's going to let her back. If her income is gone, he's not going to let her back. It made sense to have her there when she was making money, but if she can't make money, it doesn't make any sense at all to have her there. She's supposed to be making him money, not costing him money. Hey, Yellow Moon. Tinkerbell. Yeah, exactly, Teresa. Hello, Hale. I feel like he will ghost her. We might be hearing from Salah very soon. If he was counting on Foodie's money and he doesn't get the money, he might decide to say what he wants to on YouTube and make that money. Hey, Brooke. He might be telling himself, if I can't make the money one way, I'll make it another. Because there are people in girl world that would listen. And all I got to do is start talking somewhere and I'll make the cash. His fake hospital picture. Hello, Neon Light. You know, Salah is sitting on a gold mine. He knows stuff about Foodie. He could put it all together in a video or a live or something and make bank. And he knows it. He just doesn't want to play that card until he had to. Well, it looks like he's going to have to if he wants to make money. Yeah, I feel that he'll ghost her too. He'll be like, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk about you. Because talking to you don't make me no money. Talking about you, though, different story. Yeah, who needs a nap? Joanna. Nap? What are you talking about, nap, Joanna? This is girl world. Foodie just got demonetized on both channels. Ain't no naps around here. Things are starting to get interesting. How dare you sleep through this? You don't sleep right now? That's why you're so tired, but it's so funny. Did y'all see the short that Goose Chuck put up? I put it on the community post. It was hilarious. Just Goose Chuck laughing hysterically. I watched it at least 10 times. That is so Goose. Sock puppet. I watched that short from Goose at least 20 times already because I can't get enough of it. It's like, can I get like a 6-hour remix, please? Thank you. That way I don't have to keep stopping and starting it. Yeah, no naps. Has she started removing videos yet? I don't know. And honestly, it's too late for that, for her to remove videos. She has to wait 3 months to appeal again. 90 days, 3 months. She should have removed the videos long before now, before she did her appeal. If she had removed the videos when she had time, she wouldn't have maybe gotten in trouble with YouTube. but she should have removed the videos before the appeal and done a video for the appeal. Just wipe the channel clean, but she didn't do it. Now she's got to wait 90 days to do it all over again. There are videos missing. She's like, I removed a few videos. Well, a few doesn't mean all of them. Where you're talking about your food issue and gorging yourself. You got a few, but what about the other 500-600 more that you've got on there? I have a metal roof and light rain right now. Nice. What videos does she have to remove, Tiara? Any videos where she is talking about her food issue and she's also eating. So that would be about 95% of her content. You know what's interesting? Cautious. There are people that go on YouTube that look up ASMR videos, ambiance videos, looking for rain on a tin roof to help them sleep. No lie. Go look it up. It's a thing. Won't she have to wipe everything to qualify? I don't know, Brooke. I would think that'd be the best idea. But for some reason, she doesn't want to get rid of the content. Although she can't really monetize it anymore. And it's just hurting her getting her monetization back. All right, so I've got some specific questions that I would like to ask the cards about Foodie and her channel and Salah. And even the Beezers too. Keep an eye on the Beezers. Because the last reading I did on the Beezers, they were none too pleased with her. Like, you know, they're not entirely happy. They're not happy. And now she's going to be twitching full time. Doing her thing on Twitch. All right. She doesn't have many following her to Twitch. I knew that would happen, Joanna. You know, if you start out on one platform and try to move everybody over to another platform, you're going to lose a lot of people. A lot of people like to stay where they're at, especially if the other platform is filled with ads, which Twitch is filled with ads. People don't like all those ads. You know, they're not fond of them. Ruins the experience. Yeah, I heard that too, Hale. That Teardrop says she does not want to be on Twitch. Hey, Yarn Angel. I know, Teresa. Trauma drop. There's always something going on with Teardrop. Always something. You guys saw all the craziness last night. I was just trying to keep up with Foodie. Like, where is she now? Her dirty deleting stuff and then running over to another platform, and then she's back on YouTube. It's like, are we playing tag? I feel like we're playing tag. I can't keep up. All right. So what is going on with Miss Foodie? So before I even do the cards, what do you guys think is going to happen with Foodie? They won't be able to handle her. Oh, yes. Oh, Twitch will handle Foodie, just not in the way she wants them to. Twitch has rules over there. They don't play. They really don't play. Let me close that. There. You know who's going to be very happy about Teardrop not being a mod? Tracy. Tracy's been dying to climb up in the ranks with Foodie. Tracy TX has been like, oh, Teardrop's gone? That means I move up a little bit. Don't I? She's going to mess it up for herself. That's why I'm saying, just let her let Foodie be Foodie. Let Foodie do what she does. And what she does best is mess things up. Let her be her authentic self. Let her mess things up on her own. It won't take long, I'm sure. So let's focus on how is she feeling, okay? Like, what is her general energy? What's going on with Foodie? You're going to get her pan, Joanna. Well, one thing I kept hearing in Chantal's chat last night, like the chat, her own chat's been doing this for a while. They keep trying to put Foodie on Pete's, making all kinds of whack suggestions like, why don't you go to Pete's and have him give you his inheritance or have him move in? And the newest suggestion is, why don't you go on Pete's channel? So they're trying to involve Pete's in with what's going on with Chantal. And it's like, he's a grown man. He's not there to take care of Foodie. So there's some instigators in her chat that are trying to involve Pete's in the mix. And it's like, you need to leave him out. All right. So how is she feeling this morning? What's going on with that? Yeah, she did say, do your worst. I get the energy that something happened between them. His vibe is different towards her. You know what, Brooke? I think the energy of something happened between them, I think it traces all the way back to long ago when she came back to Canada. He was very, very excited when she came back. And then when he got back on camera afterwards, he was not the same. He wasn't as happy. That was about the time that he first got his inheritance. Like here's what I'm going to take a guess in the dark. And I did cards on this too. I think that Pete gave her something as a gift from, to be nice. But Foodie overstepped and she asked for more. She wanted maybe a big chunk of that inheritance and he told her no. And that's when things sort of really break down. And I also think the last time he went to her house, he saw something, he heard something that gave him room to pause and say, nope, I don't want no part of this. He might have just gone to Foodie's house, for the aunt and for the mom to see what's going on so he could report back to them. All right, so let's get into Foodie's energy. I've been talking long enough. Y'all are sitting here, you're waiting for a tarot reading. You're like, stop talking and throw the cards, girl. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. I'm just making sure the cards are cleared out. Well, you know what, Joanne, as far as that visit, she cut Pete's hair. She had him pay for a meal. It's like she was trying to establish domination over him immediately. Immediately. All right, so what is Foodie's current energy? How is she feeling? Like, what is her energy right now? Let's see. Let us just see. Okay, how are you feeling today? How are we feeling, Foodie? Ooh. Okay. Tell me about that. All right, so we're starting out interesting. We got the 6 of Swords. This card right here. Like, tell me about that. How is she feeling? Then the other cards that came up are the Ace of Pentacles. And then Justice. How is she feeling? That she made a mistake leaving Syria. She made a mistake leaving Syria and leaving Salah. Like, she wasn't happy about leaving, but she left anyway. So she left. She wasn't happy about it. She did it for the coin. But Justice, like, she came back to Canada, and basically it's about all the chickens coming home to roost. Justice, balancing of the scales. There's big change that is happening. The ending of something, the beginning of something else. Tell me about that. Can I go more into detail, please? What does this have to do with? Ooh, it has to do with, I have to cover up. You know what? I need a piece of tape to cover up this card. I got to cover this up. This star card. Oh, doggone it. What does it have to do with the way she makes money? The way she's been making money, the way she's been distributing her money. This is not just about her making money. It's about where the money is going, what the money is spent on. I'm noticing you. I'm looking at you. Just Bobby. All right, Bobby Tracy. It's okay, Grandma Smurf. We're just messing around in here. We're just messing about. It's all in good fun. All right. So, like, we're just a bunch of comedians in here. People fuck with me, I fuck with them right back. It's good. It's real good. All right. Hey, Sunburst Tarot, how are you doing, darling? Everybody, Sunburst Tarot has a wonderful channel, does wonderful tarot readings and content. I highly recommend you guys checking her out on her channel. I don't know when the next reading will be on Miss Foodie, but I'm sure it's going to be quite the doozy. If one of my mods could post her link in here, I sure would appreciate that. You're alive and feeling better. I bet. I bet. You're just in time, Sunburst. I just started the reading on Foodie, so I was like, where is Foodie's head at? So we're starting out with the Six of Swords. The two clarifiers are the Ace of Pentacles and the Justice card. She is feeling like I totally messed up leaving Syria. I effed up by leaving Syria. I really screwed up. Moving on to, we have the Death card. I'm like, give me some clarifiers for that. Because death is the end of something, the beginning of something. What's in regards to the Star card, and then we have the Five of Wands. So this has to do with her making money, how she's making money, where she's spending the money, like her fighting over the content. Like, you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do on my channel, blah, blah, blah. Like, just so much ruckus. She is causing a ruckus. So much conflict and bratty behavior of, you can't tell me what to do, but they're the boss. Yeah, they can tell you what to do. If YouTube says, you're not allowed to do videos on Tuesday wearing one blue sock and one yellow sock on a rainy day when the moon is pink, because those conditions will offend us, you got to pay attention. What the boss says goes. You will never win the argument if you try to argue back. So she's mad about that. All right. So next we have the Four of Wands. Tell me about that. Oh boy. Oh boy, Foodie, you're funny. The delusions continue. I'm like, please tell me about this Four of Wands. What does this mean? So the cards that I pull for that are we've got the Six of Cups. We've got the Sun card. And we've got the Two of Cups. So I think Foodie, you are still holding on to Salah. You're still hoping that he will include you in his life. That what? You're going to get your next check and all will be well. You're still holding on to that hope. Good luck with that. All right. Okay, tell me about this card. Ooh. Yikes. Well, I'm just gonna hold these up. King of Pentacles. Judgment. High Priestess. Somebody's gonna talk. I think somebody's gonna talk real soon. I think, girl, I think Salam might be talking to us at some point, y'all. I really do. I think he's going to want to make that coin and he's going to talk. We might have some extra content from a certain somebody because he knows if he opens his mouth, he can make bank. You know what? I think so, Jeff. So next card is the Four of Swords. Like, she's feeling very defeated right now. Very defeated. Let's go further. Ooh. Okay. Unicorn Pondu does that. Ooh. I love when he does that. Why is she feeling defeated? Six of Pentacles. This has to do with her ability to give money to people. pay people off, maybe her system of control. And this has to do with her being alone. You know, as long as she's got money and other people need money, money is her power. Well, she just lost all of her power. As of yesterday, she lost all of it. Her main channel got demonetized. The Beezer show got demonetized. So she lost all of her power. She put all of her power in money and the ability to control people and silence people using money. So without that power, people don't have to be silent anymore, nor do they have to go to her anymore. Husband, hello, Enola. I don't know how to feel about you, Enola. You're over there giving Goose those damn pictures. How should I feel about you? Should I give you the side eye? Should I do this? I'm messing with you. Don't you come in here and say hi to me when you give her those pictures that make me nauseous. Don't come in here like, hey, your buddy trolling me. Those who are sending Goose Chuck those pictures, please stand up. I'm giving you a middle finger. Coco. All right, so back to the reading. Damn it. How long have I been on? Oh, just a few minutes, loose cannon. Not long. Not long at all. All right. You cannot control the desires of those that I supply to. Are you summoning Bagagwa, though? I have to ask that. If you watch Merv the Cat, you know who I'm talking about. Merv summons Bagagwa. Are you under the influence of Bagagwa? If so, I'm going to have to go have a talk with Merv. How's Booger? She's right there. She's sleeping. Yeah, she does have an army of picture gatherers. Every single one of you are evil and you must be destroyed. Okay, back to the reading. I'm getting sidetracked. So she's feeling very defeated because she's not at the top of the ladder looking down, using money to control people, having people depend on her money. She's feeling very isolated, very alone. And she's in a place where the Five of Cups of she's lost a lot, but she's not lost everything. And I kind of said that earlier because her main channel and the side channel are gone, but she still has her cameos. She has Twitch. She could be getting just random money on PayPal, and she could be doing Foodie requests. So that's 4 ways to make money. And there might be other things that we don't know about. So it's like you lost a lot, but you didn't lose everything. You know? Going a bit further with this. Okay, so it tell me about this card, please. Tell me about this. Well, Foodie might be hustling. She says she's going to be hustling. I believe her. We got the Knight of Wands. Like this whole thing might be the thing that gets her off her butt and gets her motivated with the Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. Like she wants that cup. She wants to do well again. Tell me about this. Then we also have the 8 of Wands. Messages going back and forth. And we got the Hierophant. Tell me about that. What is that about? Ooh, secrets. Secrets being revealed. You know what? I'm standing on it. I think Salah will want to talk to us. What? Bally was on the stream saying Chantal can come live with her for free if Chantal will start a joint OF account with Bally and her husband. Don't get me started on Bally. That one. There's so much I could say. Yeah, that is sick. Can I just say something? That just bothers me. Look, I want everybody to know I am not a fan of either Bally nor Chantal. I don't like either one of them. All right? Not a fan of either. Not a fan of either woman. But I do find it gross that a woman is telling another woman, you can come live with me for free if you start an OnlyFans account with me and my husband. That is so sexually predatory. That is nasty. Like, that's a condition. If you start an account on OF with me and my husband and want to do stuff with us, you can come stay for free. That is just, That's, come on now. I'll shut up, but I'll shut up, but that's just predatory and gross. Moving on. Moving on. Hello, Lizzie. Liz. It is, though. I mean, listen. Whether it's a man telling that to a woman or a woman telling that to a man or a woman saying that to another woman, it's predatory and it's gross. Period. Now, if you say, hey, I understand you might need a place to live, you can come live with me. Okay, that's not predatory. You're not asking something intimate in return. But to include something that includes intimacy, that's just fucking gross. That is sexually predatory and it's gross. And she's probably going to be on her channel and talk about me on her channel. I don't care. She can go get bent. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Hi, cats. Thank you, Homer. Cats for Nelson. Welcome to Channel Supporter Butts. Thank you. And I don't have to be a fan or friend of any person. This is not about me like sticking up for Foodie, being a fan of Foodie. It's just outside perspective, a woman hearing about another situation, something that one woman said to another woman. I can still judge it and give my opinion, and I think it's gross. Okay, back to the reading. Sorry, we got sidetracked. I'm just like, what? Ugh. Thank you, Mrs. B. Why is my phone going off? Thank you for going off, though, Mr. Phone. I can just shut you off now. So you're not interrupting my reading. Go away. All right, so going back to the reading. Foodie still believes she can pull this out. I think that even though she's lost monetization on both her channels, I think she honestly thinks she's going to get a check from YouTube on Tuesday. She might be telling Salah that I'm going to get a check. I'm going to get a check, hoping that she does get one, just to keep him quiet and just to keep him hanging on just a little bit longer. When she doesn't get her check, all hell's going to break loose. I know she's not going to get anything, but just like, yeah, like she honestly thinks that she can hang on to him. Oh, I know, Brooke, she's not. Yeah, but the wheel of fortune is turning for her. And right now she is just holding on to all of her money. She's got some money somewhere. She's getting it and she's hoarding all of her money. Ooh. Tell me about this. Oh boy. So we had the three pentacles. And I'm like, tell me about this situation right here. I need to know more. We got the Chariot. We have Temperance. So what is this telling me? This is telling me like this. There is a money deal. There is a contract. There is an obligation. There is a promise that involves money. There's an arrangement that involves money. And I think that she wants to go back. She did. She said that. Wow, Cats. I have to go watch it again. I think she wants to go back. And she thinks that if she gives him money, she has the ability to go back. Like she's been funneling money to Salah. Yeah, right now she feels really, really stuck. Really stuck. Like she's feeling very boxed in, closed in. Like things just keep going wrong. She's feeling very bound. Like I can't do anything. I can't even make a move. 4 of Cups. Like she can still make money. It's just that she's being Miss Sulky Pants over there because she used to make a lot more money. There is an offer of some sort on the table, like, hey, you can make money over here or you can make money over here. And she's like, nope, I don't want to. She's being a little sulky pants and having herself a little hissy fit because all she could think about is I used to make so much money. I used to make $20,000, $30,000 a month. I used to make $6,000 a month on YouTube. She's so focused on the past that she does not want to say, okay, that was the past. That was then. This is now. I've got to adjust. I've got to bend. I've got to be versatile. She don't want to be versatile. She just wants to sit still and just be a little fussy pants about it. So that's where Foodie's at with that. Tara, let me just put these cards aside. What do we want for Foodie? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. I forgot I had all these cards. They were just sitting in a box. What lies beneath? Nope. I'm not looking for y'all. Y'all go over here. Sorry, I'm looking for one particular deck because it's like, use me. I'm like, I will use you if I can find you. Where did you even go? Oh, there you are. Okay. I want to pull out the Oracle as well. He looks 10 years younger. Booger. There she is. There's a little booger moment. Booger. I'm just giving you guys a little booger break. And Foodie's over there saying, cats stink. That's what they do all day. They clean themselves. She's taking a bath. Booger. She's taking her bath. Oh, thank you, Cautious Booger's Christmas Toy Fund. You didn't have to do that, but thank you, love. Can I tell you something cautious? Let me tell you something about cats and toys. And for anybody in the room that has a pet, tell me what you think. You could go out and get the cutest pet beds, cat toys, all that stuff. Spend all kinds of money on stuff. And then they won't play with the toys. What they'll end up doing is playing with something already in your house that you got there for free. You could buy like the coolest little throw toys. They won't even pay attention. And the next thing you know, they're playing with a bottle cap. Oh, well, thank you, Yarn Angel. Paper bags, plastic bags. You know what Booger likes? My cat, hair ties. Yes. My Booger loves hair ties and she loves rubber bands. You know what she likes doing with the rubber bands? She likes laying on her side, taking the rubber bands and putting them in her front paws, and then stretching them with her back paws, and then they flick across the room and then she can go chase them. I don't know how she figured that out. Yep, water bottles, caps. But she likes rubber bands. She likes hair ties, bottle caps. My cat's a weirdo. She likes tape. If there's a piece of tape on the wall, she wants to rip it off. Don't ask me why. She just has to mess around with tape. Thank you, Nessa. Merry Christmas, Booger. Booger, your fans are speaking to you. I'm trying to get the stupid chair out of the way. Booger. Booger. Bugs. She does like tape, but if I put a piece of tape on the wall, she wants to rip it off. Thank you, Nessa. I know she ain't trying to move it. I ain't going to make her move. All right, so let's look into the Oracle side of Miss Foodie. She can make good money on Twitch if she tried. You know what, though? If she did lose, she would have to get rid of her hug box. She can't make money just having a hug box. She needs new viewers. She needs better content. She can't just sit on her butt and do nothing and eat. That ain't going to fly on Twitch. And I hate to be that bitch, but I'm just speaking truth. She's going to have a lot of competition on Twitch. She got to think about the audience on Twitch. The audience on Twitch is mainly men. And, you know, there's the gamers, and then there's the beautiful ladies of Twitch, of which there's a lot. The guys are going there to see somebody game or see something that's pleasing to the eye. How is she going to compete with that? Okay. Let me just do something real quick. There. So yeah, kitty lovers. So what's going on with Miss Foodie? How is she feeling? It pays pennies. Yeah, I heard that every 1,000 views, you get $3 and some change. It doesn't pay that much. Where people on Twitch make the money is by sponsorships and affiliates and selling merch and stuff like that. Like the side hustles is where it's at. I know, DB, I know. And since I have you all in here, I know a lot of you float around the different reaction channels and archive channels. Please tell your favorite creators, your favorite archivers, reactors to be careful. Because now that Foodie has been demonetized on both her channels, either she and or her beezers are going to be up to some fuck shit. Because they're going to be big mad. She's going to be big mad. The beezers might be big mad. And they might be reporting people behind the scenes just to make trouble for Girl World. So just tell them to be careful. It's just take some precautions. Did I see the super chat from Cat for Nelson? I think I did. I think I said thank you. Thank you, Cats for Nelson, for the super chat. I thought I said that. I'm sorry if I didn't. I apologize. I also think there are some people floating around the community that they're basically little instigators and troublemakers and testing people. Thank you, Arabella. Merry Christmas, Rose and Booger. Thank you. I've had some stuff sent to me and directed at me, even on Twitter, and I'm like, why are you sending this to me? I guess to see if I didn't pay attention. Like certain pictures being sent. And it's like, that picture's a fake. I had a picture directed at me recently, and I'm like, let me take a look at this. This looks like an edited picture. Why are people trying me? So there might be people floating around the community just trying to plant things and send them to people just trying to get something started. Things that are not true or pictures that are not real. Hello, okay, sure, whatever. All right, so how is Foodie feeling today? What is going on? What is up? How is Foodie feeling these days? Will I stream Tuesday? You know I will. I'm keeping an eye on Tuesday. Hello, Glasgow Gangster. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, payday is going to be crazy. Do you think she will win her appeals after 90 days? It all depends on her. It all depends on if she can behave. And she's got to pick different content, and she needs to stop being defiant, saying, I want to do what I want. Then do what you want. You're just not going to get paid for it. All right, I got some readings already lined up here. There's some stuff that I wanted to ask in particular. So, like, let's take a look at Foodie first. Let's get through her first. You know what? Let me use a different deck. I need to cleanse these cards. They're not feeling right now. We got to pick something else. Okay, put you aside. Let's use you. How is she feeling right now? Oh, these just came out. They just dropped right out. There's lots of cards here. Look, there's a whole pile of them. So how is she feeling? I'm just going to go with these. So how is she feeling? She's in a heart fog right now. Mixed emotions, unclear feelings, very wishy-washy. Like emotionally, she's basically essentially all messed up. Ooh, Lord. And Sunburst, are you in here? Something's going to happen that's going to make her go viral. Instant fame, going around quickly, gaining popularity. Like all eyes on you, Foodie. All eyes on you. Like you're in the spotlight. Also, how is Foodie doing? Let's see. Oh my God. Okay. She's also penny pinching over there. Financial struggles, saving up, budgeting. Yeah, like yeah. She can't spend any more money. So I don't know what she's got. I don't know what she's getting or when, but she's gonna have to start that penny pinching. It's like we got to batten down the hatches. Let's see. Also, she's still indulging over there though. Turned party animal, sex, drugs, and alcohol. Indulging in surface pleasures. So maybe off camera she's indulging in certain things. But hold on now. Hold on now. How is she doing? She is acting like she gives zero fucks, disregard, unfazed and unbothered, carefree. But there's going to be some lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal of what? A booty call. Tell me more about that. There's a booty call. And there's been some cock blocking, inaccessible third-party interferences, failed sexual attempts. Maybe when Salah talks to us, he might tell us how he never did anything with Chantal, that he tried to and he just couldn't do it. That might be part of what he shares with us. That they never were physical. He tried to be physical. He just could not get the job done. No, I don't blame him. So how is she doing? Like I feel like she's sensing that there's something in the air, vibes, sensing something, unexplained feeling, listening to intuition. Like it's like her women's intuition is maybe just like kicking at her, saying, like you need to get off your butt and do something. Like something ain't right in the water. Hello, Trinka. Let's go further with it though. Oops. She is missing somebody. She's yearning for someone. But she's also got to do that adulting. She wants to make a quick getaway. She wants to run. To the person that's basically got the fire lit in her. And she also wants a glow up. Like she's like, I want to do better. I want to do the glow up thing. And she also wants to cuddle with that person, have a little cuddle session. Foodie, who are you focused on here? Who are you focused on? With Foodie, you never know. So, like, she honestly thinks she's going to boss up. She is going to boss all the way up. Good luck with that, Foodie. Good luck. Now let's check in on Salah. Sippy cups. Anime sucks. That guy. Shelly, I was taking a drink when you said that. You can't do a jackhammer's job with a screwdriver. I'm dead. I can't. You can't fill a water glass with an eyedropper. All right, so let's look in on Mr. Salah. Let's see what the cards have to say for him. What? All right, so how is Salah doing these days? How is he doing? How does he feel about things in general? How is he doing? I think he's had many parties. Are you kidding me? He's probably been partying ever since Chantal left. Him and his family. And I think he's very ticked off that he can't just get money for free and her not be there. Like her demonetization messed up his whole plan. So how is Salah doing? How is he doing? Well, you know what, Trinket? It's really amazing. I saw a picture of Salah on Twitter. What a difference her leaving has made on him. He looks better. Like you can see it in his face that the soul-sucking succubus known as Chantal is not there, and what a difference it's made on him. All right, so how is Salah doing? Sodium, bloat, and stress. Just stress in general. She's gone. He can actually get some sleep. Hello, whole 180 with Elia. I don't think so, Hale. It doesn't make any sense to cover up your face with an emoji. Might be somebody else. All right, so how are you doing, Salah? What's going on with you? Ooh, interesting. So how is he doing? He's been putting on an act. He's totally been putting on an act. And he's been lying. He's also been gaslighting. Where he was once in danger, now he doesn't feel like she's a danger anymore. Like the person that was once a threat to him, Chantal, is no longer a threat. It's like the threat has been removed. It's like you don't have any power here. And this kind of ties into the reading I just did of her, doesn't it? Like she's over there running scared because she just lost all of her power over Salah. She can't threaten him with money. She can't control him with money. Her sole source of power is gone. So it's like the danger has been removed. Danger reversed. How is he doing? He is feeling very nervous though. What about text messages going back and forth? And I'm sure that she has been nonstop. Texting him nonstop. Just Chantal has said herself she has abandonment issues. So how does she keep her abandonment issues from being triggered by controlling people, by keeping people around her, by having control over them? So if she starts to lose her power, that's going to trigger perhaps some of her issues and her anxiety. And you got to know she's blowing up his phone and texting him all hours of the day and night, are you just trying to make sure he doesn't leave her? So, so he's anxious. There are text messages going back and forth. He feels like he got catfished for the sake of control. He wants to just throw his phone away. He wants to just delete his number. So that what a perfect picture. What a perfect picture. He wants to throw his phone away so that this poster, and yeah, I got these cards before. He wants to be left alone. It's like, I'm done here. There's nothing more to get. There's no more money to, finesse out of you. I want out. I want out. He wants out of this whole thing. He wants out. That's basically what's it. He's been playing a game with Foodie, and shame on him for doing it. But he has been playing a game. I keep getting that he's not into YouTube the way that she's into YouTube. Like he might step on for a minute, drop his receipts and make his bank and go. But he's not about, I'm going to make a channel and be here for the next year or 2 years. No, he's going to get online just long enough to make bank, collect a check, and leave. That's all he wants, to get one last final paycheck out of this whole saga and then throw his phone away. She might be lying to him and saying, yeah, I'm getting one final check, just so he won't completely block her and get rid of her and start talking about her. She is just delaying the inevitable. It's going to happen. She's just lying to keep him quiet for now. So I think we're going to hear from Salah very, very soon. Oh, I know, Loran. I know. Now, on the other side of things, since I have the real life tarot out, how is Foodie feeling? How is she feeling about Salah? Since we're here, let's talk about it. How is she feeling about him? Thank you, Keto. Well, you know what? It's just, it's one of those things, Keto. I saw it. I was there. Why not? But, I'm the wonderful reactors and channels of Girl World. They've been sharing the news too. I am not the only one. We've all y'all. We got a block party going all week. Hear ye. There is a Girl World block party going on all week. Hello, whole 180. We are all celebrating. Nice. She said the family was going to Florida for Christmas time. Grandpa comes to Canada instead. You know what? You can't even believe half the stuff coming out of her mouth. Rule number 1, Chantal lies. She's making so much stuff up, you can't tell what's real and what's fake half the time. It's all mixed together. You know how she is. So how is Chantal feeling about Salah? Talk to me about that. Okay. She's going live now. Oh, she's going to be so boring. Y'all, I'm going to continue on with my tarot reading since I promised you guys some tarot readings. I'm doing some tarot readings. If she starts to get spicy, let me know and I'll hop on StreamYard. But I'm here now with y'all. And if she's going to be a boring, bland potato, I don't want to fall asleep. We're going to stay right here. There's no reason to stop what I'm doing unless there is a reason. You know what I'm saying? She can just go away. Knowing Foodie, she could be laying on that stupid cloud couch with her face in the camera, taking up all the camera space, way too close, talking about the cat, more cat deflection, talking about food, complaining about YouTube. That pretty much covers all of her content right now. So if she starts getting spicy, y'all let me know. All right, so how is Chantal feeling about Salah? Ooh. Okay, how is she feeling about Salah? Well, looks like there's going to be some shots fired. Maybe this has to do with him talking about her. And it looks like she might possibly be moving. Revolving door, just going to different places. Right now, she's putting on an act. She's got a lot of anxiety. She might be indulging in certain things. She is still putting on, the LARPer, putting on an act, cosplaying something. Oh, Lord, this is not looking good. Looks like them addictions are, going to be taken over heavy. Yep. She might be thinking about leaving and going somewhere because she wants a glow up. But she's a liar. Back to that again. Doing something that makes her sick. I'm just going to show you what the cards look like. This, road trip, nausea, and then this. So, Foodie, are you going to be going somewhere? Somebody might be making you an offer to do some sort of fetish content, like say adult baby content. I don't know. I'm going to shut up because I picked something else up off that card. I'm going to shut up before I get in trouble. Let's keep going. She's going to be used. There's going to be messages. that are going to make her throw her phone away, things that might get her in trouble. Going to cause a lot of damage in her life. And basically, she's going to be hiding out. Oh, boy. Sorry, I did not expect what I just saw. I'm very confused. I'm not. Let's put it this way. I think Foodie's going to get to a point where she's so desperate to make money, she'll do anything for money. But Chantal, the things that you do for money, they're going to come out. And it's going to make Girl World sick. Sick. But let's turn away from this now. Let's turn away from this. We got a lot more readings to get through, okay? Let's just pivot so I can get back as the energy field. Let's get back into it. Let me just cleanse myself. Now with some dirty ass energy. All right. Ooh, that stuff is strong. I recommend Florida water, y'all. It cleanses anything out of anything. Let me tell you. All right. I know. I know what that little short that Goose put out where she was laughing and had the guy dancing on the dance floor. I'm gonna go watch that about 20 times. I will. Because I love it. I love it. So hold on. All right. Old Spice. I haven't smelled Old Spice in forever. That is Old Spice and Brute. My dad used to wear that Brute stuff. But that's some old school stuff there, Old Spice. All right, so let's see how the Beezers are feeling about Chantal right now. How are they feeling? High karate? I've never heard of that. I was just a baby in the 70s. I was born in 71. So I was pretty much like a teenager in the 80s. But I was just a baby in the 70s. Oh, yeah, I'll do one on Tracy. Since why not? She's here. Was that a thing? High karate? She does have the touch with horses. Crazy commercials. You know what, Debbie? I haven't had a chance to start yet. There's just a lot of stuff going on here. Unexpected things. I want to get the studying done first. All right. So how are the Beezers feeling about Miss Foodie? So is she being boring? Are y'all keeping an eye on Foodie? Because I can't keep an eye on her. I'm busy. She being a boring bitch. Because if she's being boring, there's really no need to hurry and go react to her. It was the same old blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. How many of y'all grew up with the Peanuts gang? How many people grew up with like Snoopy, Charlie Brown, Lucy, Linus, Schroeder? How many people grew up with the Peanuts gang? You know what I think would be great? If Foodie did a live, and instead of hearing her talk, all you hear is the sound like you hear on the Peanuts gang cartoons, like the sound that they make for adults. Wah, 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 wah. Yes, ma'am. Wah, 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 wah. We can replace her audio with that, with the wah, wah sound. Why are y'all doing the number ones? What does that mean, one? Oh, the memories. Wah, 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 wah. One for Charlie Brown and crew. Yep. Okay, I gotcha. But just replace Foodie's audio with the wah, wah sound. It'd be so much more entertaining. We don't need to hear her talk. All right, so how are the Beezers feeling about Miss Foodie? Oh no, Be Kind. I'm so sorry. I know something that'll help you with your migraine. And I know it sounds really weird, but it works. And you probably have everything you need right in your house to make it. I recommend getting, for a migraine, you're going to need 2 clean, long gym socks, preferably cotton, and some rice. And I know, wait, hold on. I know it sounds weird. Get some dry rice. It could be white rice. It could be long green wild rice. Take the dry rice, uncooked, fill up the sock about 3/4 full, then tie off the end. You can make as many socks like that as you want. You can pop one in the microwave, heat it up. Then you can lay down after taking an aspirin or whatever, put one on the back of your neck, one across your forehead. The heat will help open up the blood vessels and ease the pain. So one for the back of the neck, one for across the forehead. All right, so how are the Beezers feeling about Foodie? Let's see. Oh, am I upside down? Yeah, throw them in the microwave. Get them as hot as you can possibly stand it without burning yourself. You don't want to get them so hot that it burns your skin. You put one across your forehead. Like if you go to lay down, put one on the back of your neck because you want to get all the blood vessels by the neck, and then one across your forehead. And sometimes you have to go the other way with migraines. You can put like cold, smooth stones on your eyes or the cold ice packs. That just feels so good when you got a nasty headache. All right, so how are the Beezers feeling about Foodie? They feel that her happiness is a her happiness is a cover up. She's covering up how she really feels. Oh boy. How are they feeling? Oh boy. Oh, tell me about this. They're feeling like those who have authority have basically set fire to all of her work. They also feel that she's a thief. She is a thief. Who basically did not educate herself, and, like there were a few pieces missing. And they also feel like she's got some stuff that's staying hidden. Even they're picking up like she's hiding stuff. How are they feeling about Foodie? Interesting. What is this? This card is what? They're looking at Foodie and think that she's got some kind of a secret weapon I know, like, don't get any ideas. Death does not mean physical death. It could mean just like they think that she's got a secret weapon to be like the phoenix and rise from the ashes. Like, oh, this is the end of something, but there's also means the beginning of something else. So they're like, they think that she can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. Like, you got this, like you can change things around. But there is a lot of drama, a lot of jealousy over what? Somebody else having a certain family and a child. And she's spending a lot of time on social media, tracking a certain spouse or partner. Who's telling her no? Because he's dating someone. But her ego, and it keeps her frozen in place. It also makes her very, very angry that there is a couple, while she's in debt, and her intuition is like going outside of herself. There is some sort of a timeline issue. You know what? Let me pull all these cards aside. We're getting into it now. All right. Talk to me. Put these cards aside. The timeline issue for what? Ooh, timeline issue for what? Foodie, if you ever see this reading, you better pay attention. There is a timeline issue, and it's something perhaps medical. There's a timeline issue. I don't know if you need medical care. I don't know how sick you are. I don't know anything about you, but there's a timeline issue of you being around a caregiver. I don't know if it's a timeline issue of you getting back to Salah or you getting to the hospital. But, like, you're essentially right now, you're drowning. Drowning in what? There's a lot of corruption, and it is top secret. Like, she's keeping a lot of secrets from us. She's keeping a lot of secrets about everything. Everything. Her health, what's going on with her and Salah, what's going on with her finances. She's not telling the truth about nothing, y'all. It's all made up shit, and it's on purpose, because the more confusing story she tells, the harder it is to keep track. And when she tells these stories, it's like she's living in her own separate reality. Like she is in real time creating her own reality world, and she can live in it as long as she's on camera. It's really, really weird. So that's how they're feeling about her. How is YouTube feeling about Foodie? How are they feeling about her? How are they seeing Chantal? I think she's stalking YouTube. How can she be stalking YouTube? We're over here in the States and she's over there in Canada. Was she going to be camped out in front of the YouTube headquarters? She can't exactly hide in the bushes, you know. Can you imagine Foodie trying to hide in the bushes? That wouldn't exactly work. Yeah, the bushes hide behind her. All right, so how is YouTube feeling about Miss Foodie? She's still live, being boring. What? Are you serious? Is she saying that she's into Buddhism? Is she saying she's a Buddhist now? I can't with her. Giving life lessons. Oh my God, are you kidding? Oh no. Girl, what are you doing? A Buddhist Muslim who celebrates Christmas. Get out of here. All right, so Boricua. Hola, mama. She's crashing. I won't know until I get there. But I'm in no hurry to go over to Twitch because I know that Kristen on Twitter is probably, recording it right now. So it's like, no hurry, no rush. One way or another, I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. Muy buena. Boricua. Me habla español poquito. Me habla inglés más. Spiritual crisis. No más. There you go. No más. I'll figure it out in a minute. I'm doing this over here right now for y'all. She can't do silence. All right, so how is YouTube feeling about Foodie? Oh boy. Oh God. How are they feeling about Chantal? They put basically they just put her to bed. How are they feeling about Foodie? They're looking at Foodie and saying it's time for you to shut the curtain. And since you won't do it, we'll do it for you. That, like remember the readings that I've done on Foodie before? YouTube's attitude was things used to be great. You were a magician. You had a lot of tricks. You made a lot of money. We made a lot of money with you, but you run out of tricks. The magic is gone. Now they're like, we're basically shutting the curtain for you. How are they feeling? That she's basically lost her spark. She's lost her magic. That, like this whole profitable era of making money with her and Girl World, it's just like, cut to end credits and let the credits roll. Yeah, turn out the lights, the party's over. There's a how are they feeling about her? They got some regrets about her. Tell me about this regret. What kind of regret are you feeling? There is regret that is hidden. There's a lot of hidden regret. But at the same time, YouTube, they were at a crossroads. And I think this has to do with the lawsuit that they're involved with. It's like, whether we like her or not, we have to save ourselves. So there was a crossroads of like, yes, you made us a lot of money, but this is where we part company. We have to look out for our best interest. We're already in the weeds with the lawsuit mess. We have to let you go. You're a bad look for our company. Now let's see. And how are they seeing Chantal? They see her as a woman who got too greedy, and her greed basically drowned her. She's like Icarus. She flew too close to the sun in her pursuit of money. And because she did, like she was drowning herself. Why was that? Because she wanted to live an affluent life. Trying to live larger than she should have, like trying to keep up with the Joneses or do better than the Joneses, have the lifestyles of the rich and famous, and she wasn't rich nor famous. Oh boy. All right, so let me just put these away. Let me just check this. But the secret weapon that they're not seeing is that Chantal, she might be trying to go back and forth with a spouse partner. There's going to be some jealousy. How are they feeling about Chantal? They're also wondering about her mental health. Like that could be a liability for them. Like if something happens to her on camera, like it's going to make them look bad. Tell me about this. Yeah. Let me see something. How are they feeling about her? Yeah, they maybe they might be concerned about her mental health. And like they tried communicating with her. And she's just shutting that down. She's not really checking her emails. Yeah, and authority figure again. How long have I been doing tarot? Oh, goodness, since my early 20s. And I'm 54, almost 55 now. So let's see. How are they feeling about Chantal? How are they feeling about her? They feel like she used to bring the fire. And she could still bring it. She's holding on to a lot of secrets. There's a lot of stuff that she knows that she ain't talking about. If she had let some of those secrets out way before her demonetization, and her numbers might have been better, they might have let her stay. But she just, kept edging people and just acting like there was nothing to talk about when there was plenty to talk about. So her numbers sucked. And YouTube said, well, there's no reason to keep your ass around. So that's how they're feeling about Foodie. It's like, the magic is gone. It was a good run. You made us a lot of money. We helped you make a lot of money. We benefited each other. But it's time to close the lights. The play is over. It's time to walk off stage, exit the theater, and go about your business. It's not beneficial anymore. And you're a bad look for us. And you're also a walking liability. So they had to weigh in all the risks of keeping her around. Like if something had happened to her physically on camera, that's a liability for YouTube. And the lawsuit that they're going through right now would have gotten 10 times worse. Well, thank you, Beacon. I am 54. So let's see, what else oh, yes. We wanted to do a reading on Miss Tracy, didn't we? We wanted to do one on Miss Tracy. For that, let me get out my other cards. Where is that deck? Okay, there's that deck. Where'd they go? What? Did I put the wrong cards in the wrong thing? Oh, yes, I did. I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah, Tracy TX. All right. Yeah, different decks for different purposes. Also, they each have different energy. Like sometimes you just draw into one deck, sometimes to another deck. It all just like, oh, I'll use this deck today. Different images give different messages. So there's the regular tarot decks, there's the oral decks. Each one of them are different. That's why tarot readers have so many. It's not like, look at me, I got 600 decks. Each one of them might feel different. All right, so we're going to do a reading on Tracy TX. That was got some crazy energy. Oh, my cards are going everywhere. Damn it. See what happens when you do a reading on Tracy? Okay. You know what? Since these cards popped out, we'll use those. What are some initial thoughts? What were some of the initial thoughts about Tracy? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put these back in the deck. Tracy and her crazy ass energy. Yeah, exactly. I hope that Neo does a new reading on Foodie soon. Ooh. I hope it happens. Although, if she waits until Tuesday, it's going to be a lot spicier. Lord. Just a few more days, girl world. Just a few more days. She's got a lot of things on her chest. Yeah, just in time for Christmas. 5 onion rings. Four twisty misties. 3 rotten panties. 2 nashy wrappers. And a fupa and a fair tree. I'm having too much fun with Christmas songs. Fupa balls, fupa all the way. I'm being silly. Hello, Deborah. All right, so where were we on Miss Tracy TX, weren't we? I'm getting sidetracked with the silly Christmas songs. My bad. Silly is good for the soul. You know, laughter is great for all things. You gotta laugh. We are all a little crazy. I'm a lot crazy. Bye, cautious observer. Thank you for coming in, love. All right. So let's talk about Miss Tracy TX. It's in her Twitch. Is he in the audience? Of course he is. He's doing the same thing that Natter did right before Chantal's payday. He's hanging around waiting for that money. He's like a house fly. Bzzz, you know, hanging around. Waiting for that bologna and cheese sandwich to be placed on the plate so they can just land on it. Put the meat down, woman. Bzzz. I'm going to land on that sandwich. Yep. All right, so what's going on with Miss Tracy? What's her energy like? Ooh, this is interesting. He's a moderator. Of course he is. Of course. How is Tracy feeling these days? Tell me about this. How is she feeling? She feels like Chantal's a liar, that she's been lied to, that Chantal's been cosplaying, being a fake, phony, for the sake of making money. Tracy's also feeling very, very used, like second class, like being used, like she got used. By someone who basically is portraying themselves as being holier than thou. How is she feeling? Tell me about this. I think this has to do with Salah. Too many cats. Like Salah hanging around and just having too much female backup, making her anxious. She feels very anxious. Okay, tell me about this. Okay. She also doesn't like Chantal doing all those party favors. I don't think she likes that. Knows that Chantal's a bullshit artist, that she might be doing certain things. She also looking for a glow up. Ooh, tell me about this card. You know, everybody's been wondering, will any of Chantal's mods ever talk? I think if any of them will talk, it will be Tracy. Because she's a loose cannon. I can feel it. Where Teardrop has just a little bit more sanity and stability, Tracy has less of that. And she's very attention seeking. Very attention seeking. She's like a little girl, always needing attention and very, very jealous, very insecure, much like Chantal. But there's going to be something that's going to be happening, which is going to make Tracy makes her feel sick. Makes her feel sick that she gave Chantal all that admiration, all that time, had her back. It's like the vomiting Cupid, like love stinks. Like all this care that I gave you. I had your back. I thought you were a great person. And whatever this is, it's coming out. It's going to make her feel nauseous. And there's going to be some late night meetings about it. Yep. Because, Chantal was over there grabbing at the money, spending all that money, being anxious. And this has to do with the cult. Beezers. But somebody's got receipts. Somebody's playing games. Although, look at the controller. It's a gaming controller, but look, it's not plugged into anything. They want to play a game, but they can't. Game's over. And someone's going to basically be acting like a zombie and wanting to hit the delete button. So I think there's some grumblings beneath the surface. Like Tracy knows she can see the wrong. She's just not ready to let it out yet. Sycophantic. Can you define that word for me? That's a college-sized word. I can't exactly look it up right now. I've seen that before. I just can't remember what it means. Brown nosing. Okay. Yeah, she brown noses, but she knows what's wrong. She just wants somebody's attention, so she looks past it. Yep, she knows that Chantal is into the food, very much into the food. And it's just like there's an attitude now when Tracy is around Chantal. It's not blind admiration. It's like, I don't even know who you are anymore. You're not who I thought you were. You're showing me different parts of yourself that I didn't know existed. So it's like some people are waking up to what Chantal is, to how things are. It's like this little things are starting to filter through. So we did readings on Salah and Chantal, Tracy, YouTube, the Beezers. Did I leave anything out? What? Okay, I'm not watching her. Honest question for those that are watching. Is she just talking, or is there a sense like something is emotionally wrong? Like she's snapping? Is there like, are we having a medical moment? What will be fun? Is she having a medical moment? Or is she just reading stuff? You can figure that out. You guys want me to stop and take a peek? Because I've done a bunch of readings from TikToks. The squirrels in her head are going on strike. It's up to you. If I get hit with those stupid ads, let me go. You know what? It won't drag me down. Actually, you know what? I need to see what's going on here. If I'm going to react to this, I need to see, is this just Chantal doing whatever, or is she having a mental moment? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? Anybody got a crowbar? I'm telling you. Thank you, Be Kind, for the gift of memberships. Anybody got a crowbar? I need to get a crowbar for Christmas. I got a feeling I'm going to need it a lot to unstick my eyeballs from the back of my skull. When my eyes roll in the back of my head, I need some way to unstick them. Maybe a crowbar and some WD-40. Maybe that might help. That crowbar is going to get a workout, ain't it? She's actually on stream, on live, with people in the chat room looking up YouTube terms of service and reading them on her other phone while on a live when she should be talking to people. No, she's not going to drain me, darling. I'm just like, really? This is what we're doing? Okay, you know what? She looks boring. I was just looking to see when I go react to this stuff later, is she having a medical event, emergency? Is she like under extreme mental duress? You got to be very careful on YouTube with what you're reacting to. How did I get into reading tarot? When I was in my very early 20s, I lived in an area and there was a metaphysical shop within walking distance of my house. And they were having like a special event at this shop where they had tarot readers and such there. And I've always been curious about tarot reading. So I went down there. I paid 20 something dollars for the reading. And the guy who was doing the reading kind of gave me the heebie jeebies when he was looking at me. But like he did okay, I guess. But after the reading was over, I thought, I just paid this person $25 to do a reading. But why can't I do the cards? So I picked up a set of tarot cards and I learned. And I started reading. So it's like, why can't I? I can learn. I can educate myself. So that's how I got into it. You're welcome. So I think I did, everybody. I don't think I've left anybody out. Did I leave anybody out? I did miss Tracy. So there is Tracy. She's not 100% buying nor eating Chantal's bullshit. She's kissing butt, but it's not like she's kissing butt and she's blinded to what Chantal is and what she does. Her family. Yeah, there's a lot of people in her family, darling. There's her mom, there's her stepdad, there's her sister, there's the grandfather. There's a lot of different people. Shmi. Every reading that I've done on Shmi is done with Chantal. Stepdad is done. They basically just said, nope, nope, nope. And Chantal said recently on a live, she talked to the aunt, she talked to Shmi. Both have said no. If she needs to move in, they both have said no, which means she did ask. She asked her mother and her aunt, can I move in with you? And they said nope. They're shutting that down. They don't want the burden that comes with her. Her brain. If she had one. No, Callie, she's not. You know what? Let's do one on Pete's. Let me get the regular deck for that one. Because I want to go deep on Pete's. I know that sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. What? It sounded wrong, but it wasn't meant that way, pervert. Don't let your mind go there. Jeez, who raised you? Keep my innocent intentions out of your OnlyFans brain. All right, so how is Jamie Pete's doing? How is he doing? How are you doing, Pete? I'll tell you what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like the last time that Pete's went over to Chantal's place and he spent the night. Like I'm being told, like he we all get gut feelings, feelings of intuition. I keep feeling like he had something inside of him, a gut feeling, tell him don't do this, don't move in here. Like while he was there, he just had this uneasy gut feeling of like, don't do it, don't come in here. It'll be bad. Like while he was there, he was I feel like his energy was very uneasy, very on edge, and he didn't feel good until he left. So something was just telling him, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't move in here, don't even think about it. I don't think it was just maybe did have a moment of clarity, but I feel like right here, like here in your gut, like you just get that feeling of foreboding, that intuition of like something's wrong. I shouldn't be here. And I really don't want to move in here. Like this is not the place for me. Like that energy of like, whoa, I don't belong in this space. And he just couldn't shake that while he was there. Like he just, mm-mm. And I think he feels better because obviously that feeling that he had of don't move in, don't make a move, it served him well. Like he's at peace knowing that he's not involving himself with Chantal and involved with her mess. Like he made the right decision for himself. He paid attention to his intuition, and there was a reason why he felt that way. He should know better than anyone. He should. I don't think any promises that she makes is gonna work because she's lost monetization. I mean, her channels, she's not making money on her channels. How is she going to pay the bills? He knows that. Notice she hasn't asked her sister to move in. Of course not. Her sister would probably tell her to go sit and spin in a dryer for the entire cycle in Minecraft. All right, so how is Pete's feeling? What? I know, it's a funny picture. Chantal in a dryer in Minecraft. It's funny. I'm sure he does feel that way. Let me see how he is feeling. Okay. How is he feeling? Okay, show me something else here. Oh, how is he feeling about things? Well, he sees Chantal as someone that she is the star. And, like just she's in the spotlight, but her money is, as soon as she gets the money's already spent. Not very financially responsible. She's also a bit of a dictator with her money. This is how he sees her. This is how he sees Chantal. That she is, like she's in the spotlight. She gets a lot of attention, but she's never able to keep her pitcher full. She's always emptying it somewhere on somebody or something. It's like as soon as she gets water in the pitcher, she pours it out. Gets water in the pitcher, she pours it out. It's never full. There's never much in there. And he sees her as the Queen of Swords, like sitting on a throne with a sword in her hand, ready to fight. How is he feeling? I think he feels like he made the right decision for himself. Staying away from all that, that's not for him. What is he feeling bad about? I mean, what is he feeling good about? That he made the right decision for himself because he's given her money. He understood that if he moved in with her, there'd be an environment if she'd always be coming for his money. Now, there's the Wheel of Fortune for Pete's. It's like, I'm being told to say something to Pete's. Whatever you think you owe her, you don't owe her anymore. There is no debt between you. If she's putting out the energy of you owe me, you don't owe her. The bill has been paid. If she's using guilt or pressure to control you, you don't owe her. She actually owes you. But if you want to walk away free and clear, you can. She's trying to use emotions to control you and make it seem like you owe her and you got to stay around to pay off a debt. You don't owe her anything. You can walk away free and clear. You owe her nothing. Yeah, like Wheel of Fortune is turning. It can go wherever you want it to go. Because justice is coming. And it has to do with somebody who's just lost a lot. Like this, sometimes things happen in a way that they do for a reason. Karma gets hardest to work on someone when the innocent and the good are moved out of the way. Notice Pete's is not with Chantal. She's not with her family. Salah is not there. She's all by herself. The only innocent being around Chantal is that cat. But notice everybody else has been removed off the chessboard. So it's like she's got nowhere to run. There's no one there to bail her out. There's nobody there to rescue her. Justice is coming for that person. I am worried about the cat. How is he feeling? He feels like Chantal lives in a dream world where she talks like it goes back to all the money she used to have. He does a lot of remembering about Chantal, times they used to have. But he feels like she's a thief. She just always wanting to get away with stuff. But he's in a position of, I don't want to fight for you anymore. Like he's got his own load to bear, his own life to live. It's like, I cannot be your champion, Chantal. I don't want to fight your battles. I don't want people to come after me. I just want to be left in peace. What does he want to do? He wants to, like, he feels peaceful knowing that he made the right decision. You know, he's holding on to his money. He's working on different projects, whatever that might be. Yep, look, Ace of Wands. He's taking care of himself. That's where his energy is. He's taking care of himself. So he's doing his thing. Oh, is she his eyes? Oh, well, her Twitch channel will get banned. That's a bannable offense. You know what? People told her was against the rules. If she wants to break the rules and get her channel taken away from her and then not be allowed on Twitch, that is her decision. Let Chantal do what Chantal does. Twitch does not play with that. And she's been told that. They don't play with that. And if she wants to keep screwing up, go ahead and let her. She'll get reported. It's okay. Twitch does not mess around. Yeah, if you want to hit the thumbs up button, thank you very much. She's also telling her viewers to send it to friends and family. You want to know why? Because on PayPal, when you send through friends and family, the charge isn't as much. Also, when you send on friends and family, you don't get a refund. That's why she wants people to send through friends and family. No refunds. If somebody sends her money, there's no chance they can refund it back. Yep, no refund. Yep, she's very crafty. Right, his eyes. Yep, she dirty. She a dirty bird. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's readings. Y'all wanted to do like some catch-up tarot, and I come here to provide. YouTube does get a percentage, Keto. YouTube takes 30% of whatever we make, not from PayPal, but anything like 30% of whatever we make, YouTube takes part of that. 30% of super chats, memberships, views, 30% right off the top. I don't care though, you know, like, hey, they set up the platform, they're advertising, they deserve their 30%. You know, they're putting the work in. I'm putting the work in too. They can take their cut. I don't mind. It's like, don't be stingy. I know they are, Shelly, and they're the more she comes at them, the more they're gonna be like, we're done here. Twitch takes more, I heard. Yeah, I heard they do. All right, well, I'm gonna go, y'all. I just wanted to do a quick tarot reading for y'all. I did a react yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to post it because everything was just, popping all the way off. I'm going to go ahead and post it after this live is over. I didn't want to post it and then go live and be like, what, where are we supposed to go? So it's just when she was out taking her walk to the mall. And I'm going to go see what the hell she's doing on Twitch. What is she doing? Anything worth reacting to? If it's boring, I'm going to leave it alone. I don't even care. I'm sure it won't take long for things to get spicy. So, check out my channel. I'll be posting another react. Y'all be good. And thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you so much. And hold on a minute. Wait. Nobody leave. Where you going? Wait a minute. Can I say something to you before you go? Please. Don't go nowhere. I'm yelling at my subbies. Don't go anywhere yet. Look, I just wanted to say, look, I know like we're getting into the holidays, and I know a lot of people that when the closer it gets to the time of Christmas, the crazier things get. You guys might have family members coming down, or you got to clean the house or go places or do things. So just in case y'all get busy, I'm wishing you a happy holidays. Just in case things get crazy and, I might not be able to see you guys on Christmas. I'm getting my Merry Christmas in early. Do I got to behave? No, I won't go that far. You're an adult. I'm not the boss of you. I'm nobody's boss. I'm not even Booger's boss. She's my boss. So I just want to say that because, I don't know what the weekend's going to look like. And then, of course, there's, before Christmas and the craziness that goes on before that. So just want to say that before I forget, because I'm old and I forget things. All right, I'm going to go check out to see what Crazy Bitch is doing on Twitch. See, she's loca. Gorda es loca. What? Okay. Gorda mucha. All right, I'm out. I'm going to go. Well, thank you, Purple Mia. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love to you. Well, thank you, Purple Mia. I so appreciate you, love. I'm going to go see what, Fupa Beauty is doing on Twitch. Her name's not Foodie Beauty anymore. It's Fupa Beauty. Or Fraudy Beauty. Which is better, Fupa Beauty or Fraudy Beauty? Fraudy Fupa Beauty. There. Fraudy. Over there committing fraud and playing in people's faces afterwards like it's no big deal. All right, let me go see what Foodie's doing. And y'all, listen, get your sleep. I'm telling you. This is the calm before the storm. Trust Mama Rose. Today is Thursday. You have tonight. You have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You got 4 days. Go do whatever it is you need to do. Do your errands, get your stuff, get your snacks, get your coffee, get your tea. Go outside for a minute. Tuesday's going to be crazy. Strap in and get locked in and get your stuff. Tuesday, it's going to be nuts. It's going to be a hot mess. You got a 4-day notice. Go get your groceries. Go get your potato chips, your Cracker Jacks, your Pringles, your pretzels, your tea, your soda, your popcorn. Get your stuff done, all your errands run. You got 4 days to do it. You got get your sleep. Get your sleep. Hurricane Chantal is on the way. Okay. You don't have to stock up on batteries and water and canned goods, but just batten down the hatches. Tornado Foodie incoming. This is a category 5. 120 mile out, like this, a tropical storm. All right, I'm out, guys. I'm going to go see what she's up to. Y'all be good. Bye.